welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you're here. I am a full-time hairstylist and I work behind the chair 5 days a week. One of the number one things that my clients always complain about is they can never achieve that at-home blowout. So with my first video, that is what I'm going to teach you, is how to give yourself a salon-worthy blowout at home. So hopefully by the end of this, you've learned a couple of things and you feel confident that you can achieve the same look at home that you get in a salon. So as soon as I get out of the shower, I put my hair up in a towel for about like 5 minutes, mainly just to get the majority of like the heavy moisture out of my hair. So we'll go ahead and take that down. And you can see it's kind of dried just a little bit, but it's still nice and wet. So with that, we're gonna brush our hair, get the tangles out. So I am using my wet brush. So the second thing we're gonna do is find our part. And so with that, you brush all of your hair back, push it forward, and you can find your natural part that way. So with a salon-worthy blowout at home, there's a couple of tips that I really wanna tell you. The first thing is products and prep for your hair. With my hair, I have naturally fine hair. It also is naturally curly, a little bit frizzy, and it's also color treated because of gray. Annoying. So with the first product I'm going to use in my hair is by Redken, their Pillow Proof Express Primer Spray. So you shake it up and we're gonna spray it through our hair from like root to end. Couple sprays. The second product I use in my hair, because since I said I have fine textured hair, I like some volume. So the second product I use is also by Redken, and it's their Guts, which is their volume spray foam. So this product comes out in kind of like a stream. So what I do, shake it up and kind of like spray it at my roots and kind of get some back there too. Massage that in. There we go. Third product is by Surface, and this is their smoothing cream. So like I said, I have naturally curly frizzy hair, so I need to kind of smooth out some of those waves just a little bit. So I use like a dime size amount, rub it in, and we're gonna work it in our hair from the mid shaft to the ends. Try not to overlap it on the roots too much, because you just put that volume spray on your roots, and so you don't want to like be counterproductive with that. So there we go. Tip number one, products. Tip number two is sectioning your hair. This is a big one. This is gonna be a huge time saver for you. This is gonna allow you to have a lot of control with your hair. And I think that's probably like one of the big things in the salon that I do that's probably different than what clients do at home. As far as sectioning goes, you're gonna start with your first section, which is gonna be right over your part line. So I take about a 1 inch from either side of your part and make like an oval shape and twist and clip it up. Your second section is going to go about like at your temple and all the way around to the back. And you're going to go ahead and twist and clip that one up. And then your third section is going to be like right at the top of your ears and then all the way back, twist, clip that one up. And then this is your final section right down here at the nape of your neck. So like I said, I have a little bit more fine textured hair. So if you have longer hair or thicker hair, you might have to do more sections or less sections or whatever. But this is a big deal. The third tip, which is also a big one, is having the proper tools for the job. I use at home a Sam Via hairdryer with the concentrator attached. This is a huge deal. You have to have this. By having the concentrator, what it does is it directs the airflow down. It helps prevent a lot of frizz and it keeps everything controlled. The second thing is my round brush, and I use a boar bristle brush. The reason I do that is because it's going to be less damaging on your hair. It doesn't get as hot, and it really does smooth out a lot of those waves and curls. With that, the way that you use your brush and your blow dryer together is you want to marry the two of them together. See? Wham. But you don't want them to be so tight together like this with your hair between. You want to do it more at a 45-degree angle. See? You can see that there. The reason you do that is because it allows a little bit of air to kind of flow through it so it doesn't get overheated so you don't damage your hair. So the way that we're gonna do this is you take your brush, you go underneath your hair, you take your hair dryer, connect it in, and then you're going to pull it straight down. See that? So let's get started. So that first section is dry. The reason why we go ahead and clip up these sections is because it allows you to be able to finish this section, take your next clip out, and continue with your blow dry. So you don't have to stop, like resection your hair, clip it up, start blow drying again. You already have it broken down into 4 steps basically, so that makes it a lot easier. So we're just gonna continue on. Then we're gonna take out this clip, shake it down, keep going. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna pause just for a minute so I can show you how we do this next section. I like to wear my hair with like a little swoop kind of in the front. So the way that I achieve that swoop is really simple. I have this section here. I take like this front little bang piece here, and I'm gonna blow dry this a little bit more forward. By doing that, it gives you a little bit of lift at your face, and then it kind of creates that swoop once you bring it over. So you have like a lift, and then once you brush it over, it's a little bit more of a swoop. This back section right here, starting to get to the back and the crown of your head, is the hardest part to get. But I have a couple of helpful tips to make it a little bit easier for you. If you go ahead and grab the hair that you need to blow dry, and you take your brush, and you go ahead and put it under there, and you take your hair dryer and connect it, and then turn your hair dryer on, and then pull it straight like that. That gives you so much more control instead of trying to like find the hair and pick it up, or like trying to like reach your arms behind your head or whatever. Like that doesn't work. So pick up the hair, put the brush under it, and then dry it that way. But we're gonna start with this front section. So here we go. We have the last section of our hair to blow dry. I also like this side to be like a little bit more sleek. And a lot of times I'll tuck it behind my ear and like wear this one kind of more down. With that, I blow dry this section here more down, so it smooths it that way. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this last section up front like we did with that other front piece. So we're gonna take this part and we're gonna blow dry up and down. That's it. Nice and sleek. We got like a nice little swoop going there. It's tucked under kind of the way I like it. It was pretty simple, right? We have 3 main tips. We're gonna prep our hair with the proper products. We're gonna section it with clips. And then we're gonna use the right tools for the job. And then we're just gonna follow along, section by section, working our way from the bottom to the top. Now, from here, you can flat iron it to make it a little bit straighter and sleeker. I'm gonna leave it like this for today because I'm kind of digging it and I don't really have anything to do. The last thing I'm gonna do is probably take just a little bit of hairspray so this stays back. I like Redken Quick Dry 18. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit. Oh, I'm pretty much out of it. There you go, you could see. Dry a little hairspray, and here we are. I like it. So if you learned something, if you want to learn some more, come back next week, subscribe below, and I appreciate you being here. Bye guys, have a great day.